Hey everyone, I'm Stu Pluback, and this is Worthless. What is it that I've got here? Well, I have a serial number that is 82229971. It has three of a kind, 222, followed by a pair, 99. In poker, if you have three of a kind and a pair, that's called a full house. This is worthless. I already talked about something called angel numbers. Angel numbers are when you only have three of a kind. I went through the numbers on those and they are ridiculously easy to find. I'm doing other videos showing how many of those I found in a 5,000 note strap search. Anyway, the difference between an angel note, which is ridiculously easy to find, and a full house means that right afterwards you're going to have a pair. Well, the odds of having a pair there are 1 in 100. The thing is that you can also have the pair in front. Like for instance, I don't know if I've got one here in my hand, but let me see. These all have them in the front. Yeah, because these are the ones I pulled. All right, like for this example, you've got 888 here. You could have the pair in front like that. So you can have three of a kind and then a pair, or you can have a pair and then three of a kind. But you can also have the 888 as the first three digits, the 888 as the second three, or the third three, or the fourth three, or the fifth three, or the sixth three. So to say that these are hard to find, they aren't. To have 888, for instance, or to have three of a kind, I should say, as the first three, that's one in, to have 888 is 1 in 1,000. But to have any of the digits would be 1 in 100. And then you start comparing all the different positions you can have, it's ridiculously common. So by multiplying those by the number of times you can have pairs in front or in back, yeah, they are not hard to find at all. Why do people find interest in these bills, though? That's the thing. And the main reason is because of a game nobody ever plays, which I've heard called liar's poker. I've heard it called pocket poker. I've heard it called dollar poker. I've heard it called all kinds of things. And me being a poker player, have never played this game. Me being a person who collects money, I've never played this game. And the way the game goes is everybody pulls $1 out of their pocket, and whoever can make the best poker hand out of the serial numbers wins all the money. So, scammers like to say that if you have a full house, you can use that as a poker hand in this game. The problem is that I've already done videos explaining how easy it is to find four of a kind. And four of a kind beats a full house. So why would you spend money to cheat at a game that you're still going to lose at? Why would you pay more than face value for a note that still isn't going to guarantee you a win? If you wanted to try to guarantee yourself a win, the best you could do, according to poker rules, would be to get 5 nines. And you wouldn't even need them together. So 5 of a kind, and 5 of a kind is still not rare enough to be worth anything over face value. You'd have to get 6 of a kind before you start to see anything over face value. So for someone to skip 5 of a kind and skip 4 of a kind and go straight to a full house, there are two different types of hands that would beat it. Forget the actual number of combinations. So yeah, the point of buying a full house is useless. There is no additional value, and they are not rare. They simply have a name. It's a note with full house. That does not give it value. So as you can see, I did my typical eBay. I put up 12 worthless full house notes. FRN fancy serial numbers, read description. I put out a price of approximately $3 a piece for them. So my 12 notes are $34.99 plus $6.99 shipping and handling, because it's getting expensive to ship stuff. I will scroll down, and I will tell you that there are similar items and explore related items. There's also promoted items, I want to say, and I promoted this one as well, so my item will show up on anyone trying to sell these. And since mine has worthless right in the title, that should make it interesting for people looking. So here's what I put in my description. Here are 12 notes that scammers will call a full house. Somewhere in the serial number, there's three of a kind followed by a pair. This is not rare. Many scammers don't care if the trips are first or last. Some of them don't even require them to be connected. And I will go a step further. Some scammers will have three of a kind not together and two of a kind not together, just scattered throughout the note. So the number might read 131003189. Well, that has three threes and two ones in it, but they're nowhere near each other. But they'll still call it a full house because somewhere in the serial number are three of a kind and two of a kind. Yes, completely worthless. Anyway, they will claim people save these for pocket poker, where everyone pulls out a dollar and whoever has the best poker hand wins. When there are 8 digits, a full house is beaten by 4 of a kind, which is also worthless. Why buy a note that's easily beaten by another common fake fancy serial number? Don't fall for it. So that is a full house. Most certainly worth it. If you see somebody trying to sell a full house or trying to claim that they are worth anything, they are not. They are a scammer. Feel free to let them know because you can always comment to eBay scammers. And by the way, I've actually had a number of people contact me through eBay saying how much they appreciate the way that I have gone about doing this. So thank you guys for commenting. You always wonder if you're making a difference when you do something like this. And I've gotten enough comments now through eBay, people contacting me saying how much they actually approve of what I'm doing here. So thanks for letting me know. It makes me feel better. All right, guys, if you learn anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. Love reading all your comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.